Hello, my name is Claudia. This is Jessica Peregrina.
All right, guys. All right, so what are you guys reading in English right now?
We're reading What Means Switch, right? What Means Switch by
Just Jen.
Just Jen.
It's a short story,
Hmm.
and it's about Jessica.
It's about a young Chinese American girl who lives in the 60s and is trying to conform to American society. So, by conforming, she tries to be the typical American girl, but at the same time, she tries to conform to the stereotype of a Chinese girl. So, for example, she tells everybody that she knows how to
Do karate.
do karate and do several other Chinese things when she doesn't really, or talk Chinese, which she doesn't even know how to speak.
All she knows how to say is like soy sauce or something.
Which is really funny.
Yeah.
And her friends all think that she's really cool because she can do all these things. And she also meets this boy, a Japanese boy who transfers to her school, and they start liking each other. But then there's a point in the story where the mom sees them and she sees the Japanese flag on the refrigerator, and she takes it and crumples it up and then tells the boy to leave. And
And
anything
the
else?
girl is confused about like why is my mom like what does she have against the
Yeah.
Japanese flag like, and that's so far where we got. But I also wanted to add her telling her friends like all the things that she knows how to do because she's Chinese. It kind of made her like seem like a freak show or like a talent, like somebody like oh let's go over here and look at this
Yeah.
person because she's so
Yeah,
weird
she
and
wanted the
she
attention. She
knows
didn't want to be
everything.
an outsider, and by
Yeah,
telling these stories, she thought that she would fit in more.
but it made her
Excluded,
weird.
yeah.
So, what would be the text to world connection? And actually, it'd be great if you guys could connect this to speech and comp content. So, like, that we just did this unit on gender stereotyping. Now we're doing one on racial equality. You guys remember that unit from ninth
Yes.
grade? And racial stereotypes as well. So, how can you make that connection to what's going on in the world?
So, as the story goes on, we see that she's just trying to conform to the stereotype. She's just trying to be someone that she isn't. And by that, it kind of makes us wonder, like, what are people thinking in their mind? Why do they have the need to conform to what the stereotype they fit
Mm-hmm.
in? And
She doesn't want to challenge the status quo. She just doesn't. She just wants to like be cool, and it's like
to
something
fit
that
in. She wants to fit
yeah.
in with the popular kids. She wants to be that girl where people are like, "Oh, do you know her?" Kind of thing.
And
So, what does this tell you about society?
it says it's just how maybe not on purpose, but how it just happens. Like you just don't want to
Be
feel
the outsider,
excluded.
yeah.
Like you just want
And
to
who teaches us that?
the
Um,
media
Okay.
perhaps.
yes,
Media.
the media is a big influence, especially in the 60s, where there
Definitely.
was the starting of TV, and then there was also the media about how women should act, and
Also like during the 60s it was like the Vietnam War, right? It was like
mhm,
still going on, and people were paranoid, and so
Mhm.
people would just listen, and you don't want to be because back then people who didn't agree with the war in Vietnam would be considered communists, like if you
Mhm.
disagreed with that. So even at school, maybe that was a factor
Mhm.
to why she wanted to conform. She just didn't want to
Mhm.
be
mhm.
excluded.
So obviously, you guys are pretty passionate about the story, and I'd like to know what you want to learn more about after reading the book, reading the story. Where do you like? What research would you want to do on what topic?
Well, I just want to research, well, the media for one, like what kind of commercials, what kind of things happened in the 60s that influenced the stereotypes, and why, like, why would, how did they come up with the stereotype of Chinese American women
Hmm.
Yeah.
or girls or
Okay.
families?
Something that because in the Chinese Exclusion Act, we think of
Yeah.
the I don't forgot what time period, but
But
early
it
in the
was in the
1900s.
yeah, it was in the late 1800s.
Um, yeah, so that was like an important time where in which Chinese people were like very involved, or very what do you call like very like
They were secluded.
yeah, so
Even
in the by
during
the U.S. government, right?
yeah.
So what was happening during the
Marginalized.
1960s because of like to them, it
Okay.
was kind of like a hiatus in which
Mhm.
they were not oppressed or nothing happened. So yeah,
Okay. Great. Thank you guys so much.
okay,
Appreciate it.
bye.